select all of the expressions below that are equivalent to 1 over 8. So again, you could just throw this into your calculator and find out that the value of 1 over 8 is 0.125, and find out which of these other answer choices also has a value of 0.125. But I'm going to do it with the rules of exponents. So in option number 1, as soon as I see a negative exponent, I know that the negative exponent rule tells me that I can move the base that has the negative exponent to the other side of the fraction bar and then make that exponent positive. So 8 to the negative first power is equal to 1 over 8 to the positive first power. And of course, anything to the first power is just itself. So that's the same as 1 over 8. And so option number 1 is going to work. We move on to see if there's any more that work. Option number 2. In option number 2, I see the same base and I see a division bar. So that means I can use the quotient rule, which tells me to keep that base and subtract the exponent, 6 minus 9. When I do 6 minus 9, I get negative 3. But again, that negative exponent rule tells me that I can make it positive if I move the base to the other side of the fraction bar and then make it positive. Well, 2 to the third power, that means 2 times 2 times 2, and that is 8. So this is 1 over 8, which means that option number 2 also works. Again, shortcut way to do this, you could just throw this in your calculator, 2 to the 6th power, and divide it by 2 to the 9th power, and you're going to get 0.125. All right, moving along, I have multiplication here in option number 3. I know it's multiplication because it's parentheses with nothing in between. So that's multiplication. The product rule tells me that if I'm multiplying with the same base, I keep that base and I add the exponents. 4 plus negative 1 is 3. So this is 2 to the third power. 2 to the third power is 8. 8 is not the same as 1 over 8. So this does not work. Same base, division. The quotient rule tells me to keep that base and subtract the exponents. 8 to the 2 minus 5. 2 minus 5 is negative 3. 8 to the negative 3 is not the same as 8 to the negative 1. So this one is out. And lastly, again, I have multiplication. So I'm going to keep that base and add the exponents, which gives me 2 to the negative third power, which I realize is the same thing as what I got up here. So this will turn into 1 over 2 to the third power, which turns into 1 over 8, which means that option 5 also created an equivalent expression.